Hey everyone, so it's that time. We can finally announce when we're reopening. And as planned, it's looking like the 1st of August. So we can come back in here and do our parkour classes with the team and see everyone again from the 1st of August. I'm really excited to see everyone again. I've seen some names cropping up today as we've started opening the bookings, and just reading people's names, it makes me really happy because we've genuinely missed you guys. It's been the longest that we've not coached parkour in about 15 years. So I can't say enough how much we're excited to have everyone back. In terms of memberships, I know that when lockdown started, I froze every single membership, so no one's paid us anything over this period that we've been closed. And now coming out of lockdown, I fully appreciate that some people are back to work, some people aren't back to work. Some people might not be going back to work for the foreseeable future, and everyone's going to have very different circumstances and situations. So for the first month, all of the sessions will be available on a pay-as-you-go basis. You can just pay per class, and you can keep your memberships frozen. If you want to start using your membership again, you want to start paying regularly again, just drop us a message, drop us an email, and I'll unfreeze your membership. And I'll keep those memberships frozen for those that need it frozen from now right the way through till December. We'll revisit that again because I appreciate we're all in a very different situation to that we were in March. And I want to make things as easy and flexible for you guys as possible. Certainly as people start coming back to activities, you may or may not be happy coming to group activities. You might want to find a quieter class. You might want to come to more or less sessions. So we'll have that discussion. Feel free to drop us an email or give me a call when the academy reopens and we can have a chat. Summer holiday sessions. Usually we would be running half-day and all-day camps in the summer holidays. Through August, we're going to have 6-hour-long sessions per day. You can do as many of those as you like. At the moment, 4 of them are for primary school age and 2 are for secondary school age. We'll see what the bookings are like. But if people want all-day daycare, please let us know, and it's something we can put on. At the moment, this is all what I think is the best thing for us to do, but I'm after your feedback. Please, if you want something, tell us. The academy is really big, and as a result of that, we can actually have close to the number of people in here that we had before because we put a cap on our numbers ourselves. So now with the rules of how many people we can have in the building, the number of people in classes hasn't changed very much at all. We will have to say that we can't have parents in the building though, because it's sitting on the sides, sitting in the waiting room or the viewing gallery, that's going to have people too close together. So for the time being, we're going to have the big shutter door open and people can stand over there and watch, or they can watch in the shutter door, but the waiting room and the viewing gallery upstairs will be closed for people waiting. And we'd ask that people don't turn up early for classes, no more than 5 minutes early, and we're going to have everyone waiting outside. We'll send a coach to come and collect you, we'll bring you in. We've got sanitizer stations so you can sanitize your hands, come and do the session, and then you can sanitize again when you leave. We're going to have small groups of people around stations, and this is okay for us because the way that we run our classes with smaller groups going around different stations is how we're going to have to run classes. So it hasn't changed the way that you guys are used to running your sessions. Differences for the time being, you'll be with the same coach as you go around the different activities, and we might have to skip some stations as things are washed and disinfected, but we're going to see how that pans out and how effectively we can do that over the first few weeks. So over the first couple of weeks we're open, there might be some changes, and we'd always appreciate to hear what you guys think. So if you come in and there's something you do or don't like, then please let us know, because this is new to us. And I've sat there and written these rules basically myself using the guidance we've got. And I'm fully aware that I do occasionally make mistakes. So please talk to us. Let's make this work for everyone. Now for the preschoolers, there's a lot of hand-holding and there's a lot of catching that goes on, which obviously we can't do with the coaches. So we're going to get the parents more involved. We're going to make every one of our toddler sessions a lot more like the family sessions. So for every preschooler that comes along, they have to have an adult with them, or if they're siblings, 1 adult per family. And we're going to get the parents a little bit more involved in the challenges. So things like balancing and bigger jumps, we're going to get you guys to be more involved, and hopefully the parents can learn a little bit more about what's going on. Which is going to work quite well because for the time being, we're not going to have any teas and coffees available. So it'll give you something to do while the little ones are jumping around. Our adult classes, we're not going to be looking to run any adult classes for the first couple of weeks of August. I'm going to try and get in touch with some of the regulars, find out what it is you guys want to do, what time slots work for you, because we haven't got any evening classes at all booked through August at the moment. Looking at the bookings that are coming in so far today, I can see our Saturdays are really busy already. Thank you so much. The weekdays and our summer holiday sessions, don't seem to be booking up as quickly. So if there's a time slot that you think you do want or you don't want, then let us know, because the bottom line is we've been closed for this long and the landlord wants the rent for this time. So we need to be getting as many people in as possible to try and keep this as viable as possible. So we're going to ask you guys to be our biggest cheerleaders, to try and get your friends to come along, to come down yourselves and help us make this the best it can possibly be to get everyone healthy, happy, active, and most of all, safe. And just one more thing, which I know I put in the email earlier, safety is a massive priority, and we like to take things serious. And you guys know me, and you know how I feel about people that do dangerous things. I'm not a big fan of that. And I'm going to tell our coaches, and I have told our coaches, that catching a falling child will take priority over social distancing. So I want the parents to be aware of that we will always put the children's immediate safety ahead of anything else. And if you want to discuss that with me, please get in touch. But that's something that we're going to look at doing. We will maintain distancing where possible, but if it's a case of a child's going to fall or a coach is going to get close to them, then that's the way that we're going to do things at the moment.